Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury channel. Where am I? What am I doing? What's going on? Well, I'll tell you what's going on, guys. I'm at the Sunshine Coast. And let's have a look here. I'm at the Sunshine Coast and I'm staying in a hotel. Let's have a sticky beak here. It's quite beautiful. This is the hotel. Actually, that pool looks really inviting. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, I'm staying at the Sunshine. Let me just clean the lens here. It's a bit foggy. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Guys, I'm staying at the Sunshine Coast, and what the hell happened? Well, I'll tell you what happened. I was supposed to take my son, my eldest son, away with me. I wanted to have a break, just take him out, just have a bit of time together. And I got to tell you something. I went to pick him up yesterday. I said, mate, just be ready by 12. And he changed his mind about going. He said, oh, I'm not feeling that well today. And he said to me, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. What the fuck? WTF, WTF, because I'd already forked out for the hotel room. And I mean, what do I do? What do I do? It's just a disaster. I wanted to take him away, and he's recently got a job offer as a kitchen hand, and I thought, look, before he starts, let's go away overnight. And I said, I could always extend it to a second night. I didn't tell him that, but I thought, you know what, I could always extend it. And I went to pick him up, and he didn't want to go. What an absolute disaster. It was a disaster. And, yeah, it's really sad. It's sad because I was looking forward to it. We've had a few trips away, and some of them have been really good. Okay, we've had a few which have been questionable, but some of these trips away, they've been nice and enjoyable. And I got to tell you, I'm really disappointed that we didn't go away. He didn't want to go. He changed his mind. And the car was packed with my clothes and stuff. I've already paid for the hotel. What do I do? So I waited for him. I said, come on, man, get ready. And I waited half an hour for him. He said, no, I don't want to go. And it was a disaster. It's a disaster. What annoys me is I've forked out the hotel room. Okay, you might think it's not the great. Okay, it was $150 Aussie. Okay, that's still a lot of money to me. $150. I wouldn't have spent this money if he wasn't coming with me. But I've already booked the room. What do I do? And I mean, I don't really want to come down to the coast by myself. It's a bit of a Debbie Downer. You know what I mean? And it's really sad. It's sad. I kind of, I wanted to have a bit of a talk to him and say to him, mate, I wanted to tell him I had some wisdom to share with him. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to share some wisdom with him. I wanted to say, mate, to get your life back on track. I wanted to tell him to get your life back on track. 5 things to get your life back on track. Number one, I wanted to say to him, he needs to get normal hours. Go to bed at 9 p.m., wake up 7:30 a.m. You got to get a sleep cycle. That's number one advice. Number two advice, you've got to clean the environment you're in. Clean the environment you're in. He may not be in the best accommodation, but you can always make it neat and tidy, you know. Get rid of unnecessary crap. Have it nice and inviting. It's always nice to have a nice, your own space. Clean the space that you're in. Number three, have meals. Have a breakfast, have a lunch, and have dinner. Have the 3 meals and try and limit the amount of takeaway food in that there. Takeaway is expensive, and it's not, you want to eat more greens and vegetables. Number 4, stay off the weed. Stay off the weed or any drugs. Drugs don't help you in the least. They don't help you in the least. And number 5, if you're not able to get a job, do some volunteer work so you can get into the groove. Get into the groove. If you've never held down a job, it's good to have some understanding of what a job entails. And the best way to get this experience is to do some volunteer work. That's what I wanted to try and say to him. But unfortunately, it's a total disaster. I went there. I rang him yesterday morning. I rang him 9 o'clock. He said, yeah, I'll be ready by 12. Then so I finished the show. I got my stuff ready. I had a bad feeling. You know, this is the thing. I had a bad feeling. I woke up yesterday in the morning and I had a bad feeling. I thought, oh, it's not going to work. I said, no, don't be negative. Don't be negative. Just keep going. And I rang him at 9. He said, yeah, he'll be ready. Then I went there at 12, 12:15, I should say, 12:30, more like it. He wasn't answering the call before then. And then he just says to me he doesn't want to go. And, I mean, we're going to have nice meals. We're going to get him some nice food. Go stay in a nice room together. It's disappointing. And I thought, what do? I waited for him. He said, no, he just doesn't want to go. So I've already paid for the loom. What do I do? Yeah. So I decided to come by myself. There's no other choices, really. What could I do? I've already paid for the damn room. I paid for the room. Just a disaster. It's a disaster. So, yep, that's what happened. That's what's happened. So, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I'm upset about it, but hey, that's how it goes. I'm Archie Luxury. Tell me, guys, have you had this with your adult children? You tried to do a trip with them and it just went pear-shaped. Let me know, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I'll see you in the next one.